Hi everyone, thank you for stopping by. Mary at Espresso Press Design. I'm glad to have you here with me today. And I thought I did a recent post and video on 10 things to do with labels, but I didn't embellish them in any way, or what's the word? Enhance the project. But I just have so many sheets and sheets and sheets of labels that I decided to try to do some other things with them. So I moved on to enhance my little labels and make mini tags with them. And some of them I doubled. I have a blog post on this. Some of them I doubled to put 2. So I thought I'd quickly make a couple and I would go through each of those 10 things, choose a few, and show how I further developed the idea. So let me just put these, well, first of all, I'm going to, someone in my group asked how people store their little ephemera, and they tried the books and the pockets and the photo albums and all of that, which I did too, and they found that wasn't working for them, and it also wasn't working for me. So what I did was I got these little jot organizer cases from Dollar Tree, and I have them in a paper stack, those file keeper things that you put on your desk, and this is one of my newest ones, and I find it's perfect for me because I can just grab the one I want. All my ephemera is pretty well organized in them. They also hold ribbon because they have a rounded top, washi tape, whatever. So this is what I use. One of the things I use, and what I am going to do when I get these labels organized, and that fly came back in my room after I got him out. So there's a fly in here, excuse that. My husband has the window open. And the fly was in the office and now he's in here. So I'm going to organize these by type. And then when I get out to get the tiny clips, then I can just grab a clip and flip through them to get the color or label I want, instead of sorting through labels. So that works well for me. And the other thing that works extremely well for me, did I say I can just bring this over to my table, get the ephemera I want, and then put it away. Then I don't have little boxes of ephemera everywhere, or books or whatever. This also works extremely well for me. I organize my ephemera. I keep it stacked in a grocery store box display. the tiniest boxes I could find. When I need my ephemera, I just flip through the stack and grab the, get out of here, grab the CD envelope I want, and then the same. When I'm finished with it, it's easy to put away. And it's also good for holding mini projects, like say you cut apart a bunch of things but you didn't get time to finish your project. You just keep it in here, and then everything's together. 1 second, I'm going to try to open the door and get that fly back out of here. It's going to drive me crazy. Okay, so I thought this is another, I don't think I'll do a tutorial on this, but I made this mini wallet, and I learned how to do these, now I forget what they're called, kind of like the Tim Holtz die, except you can make your own. So I thought that was, I wanted to learn how to do that. I did it. And this has 1, 2, 3 pockets, or 4 pockets because one is going this way. And there's the back. And then I just closed it with some Velcro. That's just one of my latest things I did. I also did another card, but I also took a few days off. So, of course you'll need some labels. I'm going to use some of my French labels because they're already mini. And choose probably my other labels. Maybe I'll do a couple of these because they're tiny. My vintage labels I printed, I believe, at 70%. And even though I have the mini labels at the French labels, I reduced them to 90%. So what you'll need are just some scrap. I'm using scrap file folder. And some glue, something to poke a hole, and your items to decorate with. And I'm a little lower here, so hopefully I'm staying within frame. So I think I'll just do, I don't know, 2 or 3. I'm sure this is very self-explanatory, but sometimes I just need to create little ephemera to keep on hand. And as I said, I have pages upon pages of labels, and I want to reduce my stacks of paper. Well, I could have glued put those on all in a strip. So let's see. I already have a lot of those. I think I'll do a couple brown ones. The French labels come in all different colors, patterns, and that's what made them especially fun. See if I can get one of them. Yeah, I especially liked that pattern. With the flourishes. With these backgrounds already there and the design is already there, so mostly it's just taking some embellishment. Make sure I'm where it's supposed to be. And you can get away with glue stick on these, and you can also do them back to back if you want, or just leave the black back plain, which I did. Just glued them on. The blue. Just do two for now, unless I see something else. Some of them I inked. Did you leave? Please tell me you left and I can shut the door again. Fly. Not talking to you people. Please tell me you left. That's not good. No, don't you leave. Just the fly. And excuse me again, I'm going to close the door and hope. Quiet. Okay. And then I just cut them out. How close to the line you want to go is up to you. This just makes them a little more sturdy. Like a mini tag. So anyway, the blog post is called Dress Up Your Labels. So I hope everyone had a nice 4th of July. Ours was very quiet. The only excitement I had and that I could handle was my neighbor's grill almost blew up. gas grill, I guess, and something malfunctioned, but tragedy was averted. I think he keeps it in his garage. I don't know if he moves it out when he cooks or not, but it could have been devastating. And then we just, we had our biggest cookout the day before. So by the 4th, we just did hot dogs on the fire and other various assorted side dishes, and just spent the day relaxing and enjoying the various fireworks around the neighborhood, which went on until probably at least 1 a.m. Everyone was pretty exuberant this year. So some I used lace, some I used jewels. And then you just have to decide. Please tell me I'm still in here. I have to get more up toward the middle. Then you just have to decide where you want to put things. But yeah, it was quiet. I just wanted to rest. Took a few days off work. I got these new little buttons. So I think I might try a few of those. They're going to go quicker than beads, I'm sure. Let's see what we have in here. It's probably too big. Here's a pretty one. That'll work. Yeah, I took a few days off work. Oh, there's a broken one. I always look for buttons at Goodwill. I don't want to use that one. It's a little too... Oh, that's a good one. That's pretty. Oh, I probably need one more thing on there. We'll see. Maybe a little piece of embossed paper. Yeah, I save even little things like this. This is another thing that led to making something. Okay, that's okay. Now these ones, probably want the hole on top. So generally the vintage ones, I had some, had a Tim Holtz embossing folder that makes these little, kind of looks like a tin ceiling. And then I just punched out some circles and then put a little silver thing on there. But I don't think that's going to work this time. Okay, I'll show you what led to this. I keep these little tiny pieces. Okay, here's part of an embossing. And when I need a little fishtail, banner, strip, backing for a label, whatever, yes, I keep them all, so those have to go in there. Okay, what can I put on these ones? Well, the lace is kind of pretty, so I'm going to keep that. Got this little piece of ribbon. That'll look nice on the red. Make that a little tail. And I even cut out some of these little, I think I'll do that. Cut out some of these little embroidered or applique type flowers out of this ribbon. So I think I'll just add that. 1, 2. Even little tiny bits of fabric. Choose a little piece of that. Okay, that's cute. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One more thing for here, and it looks like maybe that is dying to be used. Okay. That was faster than beads. Oh, that's interesting. Square. Although I do have some beads right in front of me. So, just get these assembled. Okay, I won't bother cleaning up on your time. So what glue? I guess I'll be using fabric tack mostly. And the jewellet for the buttons. Do I have a palette? Let me get a palette. Fabric tack isn't that bad for control. But I just think these are super cute. Super cute. I'm going to be buying this jewellet before I know it, because I always squirt out a lot more than I need. So yes, I took a few days off work because I had too many computer problems that I didn't feel like dealing with. And then I had a major Facebook problem. Which I still don't know if I've resolved or not. So I created my page on Facebook. Oops, I need the other one. To jewel it for the button because it works, it holds better. I created my page on Facebook. And then all of a sudden they started giving me prompts. Sell your products, create a catalog, blah, 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 blah. Easy to set up. So I did. They approved my page. They approved my merchant commerce account, whatever it is. I put up my first product. And then they said I wasn't allowed to sell digital products. And I was like, what are you talking about? I see digital products for sale all over Facebook. So then, several times I asked for a review. Several times I wrote to them. Maybe I'm going to use something a little smaller. Yeah. I'm going to use a blue. Several times I wrote to them. Because then they kept saying I was in violation. So I wrote to them several times asking for a review. I kept getting turned down. And then I thought, okay, well, I just won't sell my products. And I didn't. And everything seemed fine for a while. And then I kept getting notifications that I was violating their policy. And then I kept writing and saying, well, okay, just take me out of this store or whatever, this catalog or marketplace or whatever it's called, which I don't even know where that came from. And that never happened, and then suddenly I got a notification that they locked my account. And then every time I asked them what I was violating, because I didn't continue to try to sell my products after they said I can't sell digitals. So I would just post pics of things I made, pics from my blog posts, links to my blog posts, whatever. And then that happened. And then I got mad and I just said, okay, I'm just removing the page. I'll just start over. And then I was about ready to cry because that would mean now I just have to poke the hole. That would mean that I would have to go into every single blog post where I put a link to my Facebook page and relink the posts. And that was a lot of work I didn't feel like doing. So I'm just using a pokey tool. Hopefully I'm still in. Just using a pokey tool. And then I'm not going to do it now, but you can just go back in with something round and then go through the other side and then push that down, and you will basically not be able to tell that you didn't make it with a paper punch. You can also use a tiny screw to make them. And then they come out perfect. And that's one of the things on my list, a tiny hole punch. Because I do make tiny things. So it was just frustrating. So now I have 2 pages. And since that feature was just like, I don't know, I don't understand Facebook anymore. I was on since its inception, practically. And then I left for a year because I was just so tired of getting hacked and my credit card getting hacked. Because you start out and then you invite your friends and then it's friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. So you never know who you are going to end up attracting. And I think I was up to, I don't know, not like some people with thousands of friends, but enough to attract some bad actors, put it that way. And I just got tired of it. So I quit Facebook. Just going to put these hooks, bulb pins in here for demonstration. So I quit Facebook for a year at least. And this was kind of the same thing. Every time I asked for guidance, all I got was a generic list of, these are little things I had. What did I do? I embossed and then I colored them with a gel pen. And those were in my little whatnot box. So anyway, anytime I ever asked for guidance, all I got was a generic list of violations, none of which seemed to apply. So I didn't know how to comply to save my life. So I decided to delete my page. And then I thought maybe there's a way I could just delete that app or whatever it is, feature. And then my husband helped me and found, after much searching on my own, helped me find a way I could do it. So now I have 2 Facebook pages. And we'll see if I continue to get notifications how I'm going to proceed from here. But as you can imagine, it's frustrating. And, I don't know how much Facebook changed in that year, but it seems like a lot. Or if I just don't remember how it used to work. It seems like a lot because it seems to me that when you created a page, they asked you what type of page you wanted to create. And now they just say create a page, and then you're to give a description, and then all of these features start popping up to entice you to use them. But apparently on Facebook Marketplace or Market Catalog, I don't even know what they call this feature, you are not allowed to sell digital products. And I went back and double checked and reread all of the info. The second time they asked me, tried to entice me to use that feature. So I went back through the steps of setting up and the rules and the guidelines and everything else, and I saw absolutely nothing about not being allowed to sell digital products. Okay, how much? 38, and I'm probably going to speed some of this up for your benefit. Find something to put this on that's not so busy. It'll look good on here. Okay, now these are super cute. I just love them. Just love them. I'm gonna hang them from tags. Hang them on the edge of a page. Anywhere you have fabric that you can pin them to. And I think they're just super cute. Okay, well, if you make some, I hope to get more people sharing on my page and liking my page and following my page. But if you make some, share and let me know. And I do have a label sheet freebie when I was coming up with the design for the French labels. I just decided to keep it as a freebie, and you can try some of your own with that if you would like. Pretty sure it's in the post. And next time I will be taking another of those ideas, 10 things to do with labels, and I'll be I know there's a better word. I'll be inspired to do something else with them rather than the plain way I kept them in that video. So I'll just choose one, and that will probably be the next video. So thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope this inspires you, and again, thank you for your time. Great day everyone. Bye.